Farmall C on a 212 over plowmaster. Oh crap, hold on. Okay, putting that back. We're going to go in third gear. We will get a little bit of bands. That was third gear. Hold on. Alright. We'll go to the first to this part. Nah, I really don't want to go off that steep bank right there. Just want to park that brake, spin it on the edge, let her pull up, and she'll kick and okay. Alright. We'll pull around and we'll get a good look of how deep I was going. Go a second. Don't want to go too fast these plows. We'll say road gear, not recommended. Will fishtail and will cause something bad to happen. I've had a couple close calls, but I haven't actually, I've caught it in time. But somebody wasn't paying attention, wouldn't know what they was doing. You know, it's going to give her the beans and let her go. It ain't recommended at all whatsoever. This is also a gourd patch. All kinds of different gourds in there. But I've done a video of this last year plowing. I think it was last spring I plowed with it. Yeah, last spring. This is actually my third trip plow, technically. My second one, the one you see in the video, well, it was a 214 frame. And I swapped my frames with a 212. I rebuilt this one completely. It's everything mechanism wise is off my 214, off the 214. I traded for a 212 frame. Here, I'll give her a stop right here. My setup I done for the plow. Well, first I just put these points and shims on there last night. Really good shape. I mean, they are good shape. A little bit of dirt still built up on it. I added this tail wheel to it. Not tail wheel, weighted wheel, whatever you want to call it. Added that to it. Swapped the frame, everything. Like this plow parts I added on last night. All this, the wheels, all these mechanisms, everything, the hitch, put all that on it. Switched it over. And I honestly think it's much better pulling this behind that Farmall 47C. It just, I can pull it in third gear, no problem, and hard ground. So, know how good to do in clay, I have no clue, but this is my situation, this is how it's working. Okay, the tractor's set up. The way I've got it set for the plow. I've got the plow, that's pretty close to center, the drawbar alignment. How you would describe, it's up, the drawbar's up in the collar piece. I had to also put a new spring for my latch to work D-ring, homemade. A good buddy of mine gave it to me. But I pulled my drawbar in all the way to bounce this D-ring. Right here's where the end of the drawbar is. It's way up in there. Done that so I can access all of my stuff right here from the seat. And you can access it on back if you got, well, whoops. If you have long arms, I do not. So I have to have it closer. Also, I had 4-inch base on each side from out. Pulled them both all the way in. It's got one set of weights on the inside. No fluid and tires. No weights in the front. And like you're saying right there, done good. It's got a Super C bore kit in it. Well, not bore kit, but it's oversized pistons and everything for it out of the Super. So it's probably around 20 horse would be my guess. But I got it, didn't have wheel weights on it, and I've done a lot to it. But this is the plow I'm using. And just to prove y'all, it will pull its third gear. I will do it again. Oops. Goes that way. I gotta have a clutch for sometime. That's third gear right there. Pull it up here into the furrow. Push once. I mean, that's just a hair above idle. I'm pulling. Oh, no, it will not pull like that. Okay, we will give it more spark. Okay. I push clutch in right there because I need to fix something. It's got a pause the first couple times, but this is sticking. I need to manually pull it up. It's just for I ain't used it so long. I've only made right at 4 swipes with it. Designed it out, moved it back out. Oh, and that's how I had not plowed this part yet. Like you see, third gear, little bit throttle. Pulling it with no issue spinning. Pulling it like it's nothing. Came this off a couple times just to show y'all that it will also pull out in third gear. Alright, we'll have to manually trip that. Like I said, it's big. Apology for the camera being all moving around. Just want to do a proper, video of it, or the best that I can of it. Kind of parking in the side of a tree, Liam, so that's for my behalf. Bunch it all the way in too, and it's still. There we go. Now she's going up. And she's locked. But just so y'all know, I ain't full of horse crap. There's some proof. I can pull a 212 all-over plow behind a 47 model Farmall C. And it does go reasonably deep, which I meant to show you actually, so we're going to do one more. I will get off and show you that. Got sidetracked. We'll just adjust it right there. It ain't the prettiest tractor, but it's pretty good shape. This is pretty daggone deep. I'm trying to get let's see if I get a good square of it. I'll turn it like this, and can't really tell a whole lot, I don't reckon. It's pretty deep. That's, we'll measure it because I ain't got tape on me. Just measure it, we'll go with that an inch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here is about 8. That's about 8 inches right there. I could drop it down a little bit more actually, and we're going to do that. It's about 8 inches, 7 to 8. That's roughly where that's sitting at. Okay, it's wrong direction. You just crank this crank. We're going to go all the way actually. We're going to go all the way. And we'll adjust. Oh, that's all the way right there, so we're going to come down. That way I ain't worried about hitting my tar. We'll see if I get deeper than that. I don't like to plow much more than, I don't like to plow no less than 8, and I don't like to plow no more than 8. Between 8 and 9 be is my comfort zone for appropriate plowing. Driver in the furrow. Well, and I dropped the cog again. Okay, they're back. Okay, starting off in third gear. Drop in throttle. One second. Golly, done. That was deep. That was way too much. Won't do that again. But first, let's just see how everything's done. I haven't tripped yet. Well, that's how deep I'm going. I can't really tell a whole lot on camera. That's a pretty daggone deep furrow. A little bit of roots in it. That wouldn't have made that much of a difference though. We get past a little bit of the loose. That ain't a whole lot more. It's probably about 9-ish. But, well, you did say, before I cranked it all the way back as far as it would go, with about 8 inches, it will pull it in 3rd gear. That right there was a little bit of just live experiments. Hadn't tried it yet, but pretty good ground over here. Well, pretty fine. But anyways, it is October something or other, pretty early October, but I'll quit rambling on, and that's it for a little while. I might post another video sometime soon. It might be a week or so. I'll catch y'all later.